Good morning, and welcome back to West Ham Official. It's Monday morning, which means only one thing. I've got a huge smile on my face because we're all waking up this morning with a big, relief and a big burden off of our shoulders after last night's performance. What a win that was. Probably the best performance of the season. I'm struggling to find one overall better than what we saw at the stadium last night. I'm so proud of those boys because I thought we were absolutely immense. From top to bottom, from minute 1 to minute 90. Every single one of those players can hold their heads up high. Players that I've given criticism to in the past, like Kehrer, was very good last night. Declan Rice dominated that midfield with interceptions, with clearances, with attacking threat. He had it all, and that's why he got man of the match last night from many people. He turned up in a big game. He shushed those haters, and he really proved who is the better midfielder over him and Casemiro. But yeah, absolutely brilliant last night. You can't fault it. And for me, it secures Premier League safety, which has been the ultimate sort of, the ultimate prize and goal over the last few weeks is to secure safety after that sort of good purple patch we had where we put ourselves, quite comfortably away from the relegation zone. Losing to Palace brought us a little bit back into it, but we've put it all to the side now. We've taken this opportunity and we've grabbed it by the scruff of the neck and we've went, that's it. The relegation woes end now on 37 points. We're not getting dragged back into it now. I'm convinced of it. And that is that's the brilliance of it now. We can all relax. We can go into the next couple of Thursdays and hopefully enjoy things, enjoy the night at London Stadium, get that place bouncing, get some confidence within the club, the team, the fan base. That's exactly what we needed. A huge confidence boost ahead of a pivotal game on Thursday, because the home leg really sets the tone now heading into Thursday. If we start well and we maybe get ourselves a 1 or 2 goal lead heading out into Amsterdam the week after, it's just such a monumental sort of advantage. We don't want to be going out there drawing or trading because then you've got a huge uphill battle ahead of you. And I think that's just given us the confidence and the sort of willpower to go, you know what? I think we can go and beat them at home and finish the job over in Amsterdam. That's a huge confidence and morale boost for not only the players, the fans. It's been an incredibly difficult season, and we seem to hit form at the right time. A couple of blips here and there, but in recent weeks, last couple of months, we seem to hit a bit more form, which is positive. We've hit it at the right time. We've hit form as we're heading into a European semi-final, which is, well, good in itself, isn't it? And key players are starting to play well as well. They're surprising me. If I pick out key players, I thought Kehrer again last night played very well, defended well, gives that just decent crossing ability down that left-hand side. Of course, I've given Kehrer criticism, a lot of it in the past, and I thought he was excellent last night. It was immense. Him and Rice were, for me, two of the best players on the pitch by a country mile. I thought they were excellent. Lucas Paqueta, a couple of things didn't quite work for him last night, but we're starting to see that player that we paid all that money for again last night. He's building on his performances, and I don't care the way the goal happened, but that's going to give Saeed Benrahma the confidence he needs as well. He's been very low on confidence, and we've seen that in recent weeks. He got dropped in one or two games. He's come back into the 11, and no matter how the goal was scored, it's a goal and it matters as much as any other, and it's a monumental goal in our quest to safety, which I think has been completed now. And I really hope I don't jinx myself, but with us on 37 points, I don't think any of those down there are going to catch us, with our goal difference as well, which is favourably better than most of the sides scrapping for their lives down there. And we can now sit back today and we can watch the action unfold as the relegation battle ebbs and flows today, as it will with all the really crucial games going on this bank holiday Monday. But we can sit back and not really worry about it too much because I don't think it's going to affect us. And what a feeling that is now for West Ham. A huge burden, a huge, heavy sort of, a heavy burden off of our shoulders now of that relegation. We can enjoy the rest of the season, hopefully put in some excellent performances to come, build on this form. And then we head into next season. Of course, we want to get this season done first, but this rise in confidence has just been, it's been much needed, that's for sure, because, we were dropping like a stone and it wasn't looking good at some stages this season. That team last night, put that performance up against Brighton away a couple of months ago. That was in March, we're now in May, so and what, 2 or 3 months ago. You know, the sides are completely different. And that's just what the confidence does to this side. We've signed a lot of confidence players, and we're starting to see what happens when all these players bed together. Because last night, you know, epitomised what's been happening over the last couple of weeks. It epitomised what these players can do. And that is the, you know, great, and you know, that's the great thing about it. And the bottom line of it now is that we've got Paqueta, who's playing really well. Hopefully Ben Rama coming back into some form. I thought Antonio again was sublime last night. You know, the way he got that ball and he ran. We haven't seen that for ages with Mikel Antonio. He hasn't got the ball and went, I don't care, F it. And he went, didn't he? You know, and nobody was going to stop him. They had to put in a horrendous sliding tackle to stop him. Nobody was going to stop him. He was an absolute warrior last night. And he was excellent. And, you know, that's put Danny Ings well out of the equation now. Forget about him. He's going to go in the summer. He's been awful. Forget about him. Mikel Antonio has played about 3 games in a week. And he put in a brilliant performance last night. He looked like he was fresh. And, you know, you can't fault him. All of those players last night, Bowen's looking better. So even Souček, I mean, he got himself on a score sheet, but he was just marginally a yard offside. That was a brilliant header. I thought he was somewhat better last night. I don't think he was excellent, Souček. I'm not getting too carried away, but I thought he was better last night. All players are making improvements, which is positive. With a makeshift defence we put together, I thought we were incredibly solid. And in terms of the VAR decisions, which I don't want to touch on too much because I want to focus on how good we were last night, because I think we did deserve to win. Manchester United had plenty of chances in the first half, but they didn't take them. And that's out of our control. We can't have it if they don't take chances. In the grand scheme of things, I think we deserved to win that football match. We took our chance no matter how it came. We got ourselves on the score sheet, put the possession stat to the side. I haven't looked at it. I don't care, because I think we deserved to win, and we did. And that is the key part of it. We wanted it more. I thought we had more intensity. That Manchester United side, they were playing walking football at times. There was no intensity there. They were very pedestrian in periods of that game. They're a funny old side, Man United, and away from home, they're dreadful. And we capitalised on that last night. They've won 2 games away from home in this calendar year. Rock up West Ham, and we didn't gift them the win. We didn't show them respect. And I think it starts with the lineup. I think it starts with Moyes' approach, which was better. We came up against a big 6 side, and we didn't shy off and play 10 men behind the ball and play for the point. We played for the win, and that's exactly what we got. Take that as a lesson, David Moyes, because I think we were 100% better last night. I think it comes from the approach being more positive. See, look what it does. We've been calling for it all season. And overall last night, it was just much, much better than some of the performances we've seen. The best performance of the season from West Ham, under the lights at the London Stadium. That place was bouncing at the end, songs ringing around the place. That's the nights we want to see at London Stadium. Not some of the pathetic performances we've seen this season. We want to see more of that. And the crowd were 100% behind that team last night. Manchester United were very, very poor, but don't take it away from us. I thought we were very, very good. Put your thoughts into the comment section down below. VAR tried their very hardest to get Manchester United something out of the game. Newcastle, Brighton, all these teams heading for Europe. You've got all this to come, my friends. Unfortunately. No, if you want to talk about the decisions, I don't see where the foul is for the goal. I mean, if they're calling a foul on De Gea in that scramble, I can't see it. If I'm honest with you, there's a slight pull from Bowen on Casemiro, but I think it's 6-1, half a dozen of the other. Sorry, and with the handball, I mean, it could be deemed as a natural position, but the way he moves his arm and his hand to the ball, I mean, it's handball, isn't it? You know, lay off it. They didn't give that. Even Peter Walton on the flip, you know, when Peter Walton says it's a penalty, then you know things are getting bad. He didn't back up his referee friends this time, did he? You know it's bad then. But it, you know, somehow, and that's down to our credit and down to how well we played. It didn't matter one bit in the end. So have that VAR, have that Manchester United, and we pick up the 3 points. We put another dent in whatever chase Manchester United are on. God knows they're an interesting football team, to say the very least, and we don't like them too much. And I think it's it was a very joyful night last night to get one over them. And you've got to give credit to Moyes, the whole team. We were excellent last night, and don't take that away from anyone of those players. The confidence is key as we head in to Thursday night. Now, put your thoughts into the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to West Ham Official if you haven't already. Not a bad word to say, not at all. They could have They could have taken their chances early on, but they didn't, and we capitalised with a De Gea howler. But we're not going to dwell on that. I think we deserve to win. I thought we had more intensity, and overall, we had more fight. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, become a member as well. What a brilliant Monday morning it is. Back-to-back bank holiday Mondays. Enjoy your bank holiday Monday. If you're sitting with a bacon sandwich, a cup of coffee this morning, enjoying, and reliving last night's performance, enjoy it. Have a great rest of your day. And from me, come on, you minds. What a win that was last night. Get in there. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. And bye-bye.